What's up, guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, y'all. So I'm gonna pull some cards and get a message out for y'all. I definitely do hope that the messages resonate for you guys, and overall hope that the messages are useful, okay? And with that being said, we're just gonna jump right into the video, all right? Cards already don't want to shuffle, so let's just see where this goes, okay? The first card out, you got the Ten of Wands coming out. You also do have the Death coming out as well. You got the Tower. You got the Hermit card. Whoa. You got the Two of Cups. You got the Six of Pentacles. You got the Eight of Swords. And lastly, you have the Ace of Pentacles, okay? You got Aquarius energy out here, Virgo, Scorpio, okay? What's the Ten of Wands? You got the Ace of Wands for the Ten of Wands. I don't know if this is you or someone else. Someone wants like some sort of, yeah, like new begin. It's almost with the Fool too. You got the Eight of Wands, and you got the Fool coming out. It's almost like someone wants some sort of immediate change, right? This could be immediate change in a person, immediate change in a situation as well. This could be immediate change to a financial situation too, okay? Whether it's good or bad, I'm going to be completely honest with you, because I'm not saying anything is bad with these cards, but it's kind of up in the air right now, basically is what I'm saying. But yeah, it's like someone wants some sort of change to happen fast, or they were expecting it to, right? I don't know if this is because someone heard someone say something in particular, you get what I'm saying? They're like, oh my goodness, I can't wait for this to happen, or oh, I know this is what this person's talking about. I can't wait till this comes like into fruition. I'm gonna do this, and the third. When in real, like something is a work in progress, basically. Okay, this could be a relationship. This is almost given a situation where someone could even be rushing someone, right? So say you just got out of a situation with somebody. It was pretty, I wouldn't even say toxic, right? You just got out of a situation with somebody you could have cared about, right? And you could have been keeping to yourself. And someone pops up, right? And in a sense, it's like, and you could be very vocal with this person. You get what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'm just looking for like a good time. Not necessarily anything sexual, but just a good time, you know, going out with somebody. Sure, like I'll talk, whatever. And this person's rushing you. You get what I'm saying? Oh, when are we going to go to the next level? Or you get what I'm saying? Oh, it feels like you're distant, this and the third. And when in reality, it's like, I'm not in a place where you are. You get what I'm saying? Allow me to, you know, not necessarily heal, but heal in a sense. I'm allowing me to take my time. It feels like someone is wanting to rush something. Okay, that's what I'm like. I don't know if this is someone wanting to rush you. This could be about some sort of work. Okay, some sort of collaboration of any sort. This could even be, I want to say, some sort of form of communication. All right, this could be someone who would have thought like you would have reached out by now. You would have said something by now. You would have changed the circumstances to the situation by now, okay? That definitely could be what this is. Like someone could want you to reach out to them, especially if the two of y'all are in no contact, okay? Especially with that Hermit and the Ace of Pentacles. Someone could even be ducked off worrying about like their finances, okay? But it's almost like I said, someone is like wanting you to come out of the dark, all right? And like possibly even, again, reach out to them. I almost wanted to say reconcile, even though I'm not really getting that type of energy. Even though with the Death and the Six of Pentacles, it's almost like, I don't know, someone wants to change the way they approach a situation, okay? What's this Two of Cups? What's the Two of Cups? Yeah, you got the Nine of Pentacles. And what's the Two of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles? Yeah, you got the Five of Swords and you have the Judgment. I don't... Because it's almost giving me the type of energy, right, where someone is feeling ignored by you. Like, I don't... It's almost one of those things... It's the type of energy where... Because it almost gives me someone is like purposefully trying to pretend to be busy or to not be available because this is how they feel you are. Does that make sense? Like someone looks at you as someone who has a lot going on, right? With the Two of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, the Judgment with the Five of Swords, you could definitely be in a space where you don't really trust people, but it's almost like new people. I'm almost getting that song, no new friends, no new friends. I don't even think that's how that goes. I'm trying to remember the lyrics, but no new friends popped in my head. I think that's is that Drake? I can't remember. But if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But that's what this feels like. It's like, you know, I've been through some things, I experienced some things, almost like I said earlier, like someone wanting to rush you into a relationship. You get what I'm saying? When you're like, I just got out of one, or I just got out of a marriage not too long ago. Even if this is a while ago, you get what I'm saying? You're like in the mindset, or someone is, right? I don't want to say you, because this could not even be an energy, or even how you're feeling. You get what I'm saying? And it doesn't have to be about a relationship. Like I said, it's almost just an example, but that's what it feels like. Someone wanting to rush you. This could be, again, rushing, you know, a bond to be the way it used to be. You get what I'm saying? Especially if there's like a friend you fell out with, family member, whatever the case may be. It's like someone's wanting something to go back to the way it was, or you to act a certain way. Especially like, you know, if you're in separation with someone and they're used to you kind of coming back or reaching out or just trying to fix it. You get what I'm saying? That's what this feels like. Like someone's waiting for you to fix it. Where's collective to fix it? When in reality, I feel like collective is not, because it almost does give people pleasing in a sense, okay? Someone's wanting you to kind of, you have people who are really used to you putting their emotions above your own, their well-being above your own, their feelings above your own, okay? They're used to you doing this. And I feel like with this Five of Swords, someone's feeling like you pretending to be busy or looking in a different direction is on purpose. Like someone feels like you're doing something on purpose, not reaching out to them on purpose. Okay, keeping a distance from them on purpose, ghosting them on purpose. All right. Yeah, I don't know, especially with that Hermit and the Ace of Pentacles. I'm gonna see what they are separately and together, okay? Because it almost feels like someone thinks like they're like some sort of prize. But I'm gonna clarify just to see what that feeling is about, right? Because that could not even be the case, but that almost is like what that's giving me right off the bat. Like someone feels like there's some sort of prize, even energy just period with this so far. It feels like someone feels like they're some sort of prize. It definitely feels like there's an ego around this, okay? But yeah, like I said, someone feels like you kind of being single, doing your own thing feels like it's a dig. Like you're purposefully pretending to have more going on than you actually do, in a sense, okay? When in reality, you could have a lot going on, okay? What's this Five of Swords? But yeah, someone definitely could be like, I almost feel like it's some sort of projection, because I almost, hold on, you got the Two of Pentacles coming out as well, because I almost want to say like, literally with the Two of Pentacles though, that's that busy energy. Like, yeah, I don't know. There's like someone even feeling like you're lying about a partnership. Like it feels like you being in one or not. Especially if you're not in one, someone thinks you are. Like, yeah, there's someone who's like, I don't want to say watching you, okay? But I want to say heavy on your mind. They could be watching, but I'm not really feeling that. But it definitely could be for a lot of y'all. If you know someone is, you know they are. If you feel like, you know, this person would do that or they would check in time to time on you, they are, okay? That won't obviously be for everybody because some people don't have social media type shit. But yeah, someone definitely could be watching you. Okay, they, again, could feel like you're in a partnership even if you're not, all right? But even still, someone just feels like you're not saying, because I don't want nobody to take that energy on. You get what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm not pretending I'm really busy, child. Who even really gives a fuck what someone else is like thinking for real? But I get it. But yeah, child. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to buy boxers or panties getting a bunch about it. Because again, you could be real life busy with, you know, a lot more things going on. But again, it feels like someone's used to you putting them period before yourself. They're used to that. I'm about to silence that. They're used to that. Okay. What's this Two of Pentacles? With the Four of Pentacles as well. Yeah, like you're saving someone feels like you're keeping your energy away from them, and they're like yearning for it. Someone's yearning for it. With the Four of Pentacles coming out, you got the Two of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Moon. And it's also something about forward movement. Yeah, someone's like doesn't know if the two of y'all will reconnect again. Honestly. You got Cancer, Pisces energy out here. Especially if this is someone you used to contact all the time. Especially like if you believe in twin flames, or you think someone's going to come back, or you're waiting. Like, hopefully you're not waiting for anybody. I always say that. Do not wait for nobody. I don't give a damn if you feel like this person is your one and only. One and Only by Adele can be significant. But please don't wait on nobody. Don't waste your life on someone who's not wasting theirs on you. Okay? Nobody should be wasting their time nor their life for another whole human being. Especially if you're not with them, right? Don't do that. Don't do that. Free will's a thing though, but yeah, don't, child. But this is what this feels like. It feels twin flamey, or like someone feels like another person is soulmate-ish. Like it's the inability of allowing another person to kind of like go, right? This is the pretending to not care, the pretending to look away, knowing that you're still watching the person you're like walking away from, hoping that they chase you. This is this energy. And I feel like if this isn't you wondering if you will reconnect with somebody in the future, because this gives more future, especially with this Wheel of Fortune. Someone's very, I wouldn't say very like nervous or anxious, but it's a thought someone has, a reoccurring one at that, right? If they will see another person, talk to another person, if there will be a chance in the future with another person, right? Even if right now we're not good for each other, we got to move on, we got to grow, this and the third. What does the future hold, right? Because I even feel like this is somebody who is thinking to themselves, like, my situation with Collective was so hectic. You know, someone's weighing out a lot of pros and cons, whether you feel like they mess it up or not, or someone should be doing it towards you, whatever the case may be, because it feels like it's on both ends. You feel, I feel as though you have enough reasons why you don't want to reconnect with somebody. And it feels like someone's trying to find them same reasonings. Even though it feels like two people really do care at the end of the day about each other, right? But I also do feel like someone is noticing, like in order to really show that they love or care for someone, they have to allow them to kind of like go. Even if you were the problem or they were, whatever, someone's coming to that realization where it's just like, I have to go down a different path right now, right? Whereas though, again, this could even be two. This could be you and someone feeling the same exact way. That's why I'm like, if you know you feel this way, you feel this way, right? And if you don't, that's completely fine as well. You get what I'm saying? Maybe this isn't your read. I mean, I still got more cards to clarify, so stick around if you want to just know the rest. But for this portion, you know, it's obviously not going to connect with everybody. But for those that it will, I definitely do feel like you and somebody else miss each other. Okay, and I wouldn't say that if I didn't really feel it, you know? And I'm not here to judge. You do your thing. You get what I'm saying? Just be careful, be mindful. But someone's worried about the future and worried if you two will connect in the future. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be now. Like I said, it doesn't feel like a now thing. Because again, I feel like if this is you, right? Look, thinking about pros and cons, you know, I don't feel like you're by yourself in that. Like someone doesn't know if the situation is good for them either. Basically, like two people are like really wondering if a situation's over for real. Yeah, like will we ever talk again? Will we ever reach out? You know, is the situation harmful for the two of us? Like, it feels like two people are really like thinking like, I really care about this person, I really love this person, like this person, whatever. But the situation itself is hectic. Like for some reason, every time we connect, there's something going on. It's hectic. I cheat or I run. They cheat or they run. Like, yeah. What is this Wheel of Fortune? But yeah, I feel like with this moon, I feel like you don't even know how much someone like thinks about you, I feel like, or how deep their feelings go, or at least about a situation, how deep their feelings go regarding a situation, okay? For the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Page of Pentacles. What's the Page of Pentacles? Mm. Yeah, you got the Knight of Cups. You have the Page of Swords. What's the Page of Pentacles? Can I get one Page of Pentacles by itself? You got the Emperor. Someone could be a tarot reader. You could be a tarot reader watching. Okay. Someone could even be looking into your love situation. I'm going to be completely honest with you. With the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Page of Swords, with the Emperor, someone could be like trying to read something of yours, like your next partner, who is your next partner. There could even be someone trying to see like if someone you used to want to connect with, if you and them are going to connect with each other again. Someone's doing readings or getting readings. Could be from an Aries. Okay, this could be an Aries. It could be about an Aries. Okay, it doesn't have to be anything about an Aries, but it's about someone in power. Okay, this doesn't feel like this person of power is doing this. It feels like you are this Emperor, no matter if you're a man and or a woman. Okay, and I feel like you're coming out this way because you're more so, again, with that Nine of Pentacles, independent. Okay, you're handling things on your own. You could be a single parent as well. Okay, someone could have a CDL license. Someone could be a truck driver, or this person could be. Someone's on the road a lot, it feels like. Or someone likes to drive or has like a big truck. Someone likes to drive. And red can be of importance, okay? But yeah, it's like someone's trying to peer into what someone is like going to experience next. It feels almost like what's coming towards them with this Knight of Cups. Yeah, especially with that page. Someone's like tapping into some sort of divination, because especially with the Page of Pentacles, that could be like readings of that nature. Can I get one more? What's the Page of Pentacles? Whoa. Yeah, with the Nine of Cups coming out, the Three of Swords with the Page. Yeah. And can I get one more? What's this Emperor? You got the Knight of Cups coming out. With the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I don't know. And you got the Three of Pentacles, excuse me, y'all. Three of Pentacles fell with the Page of Cups. Yeah, like, I don't know if someone is pretending to, like, know you on a deeper level. What's this Page of Cups? What's the Page of Cups? Yeah, you got the Five of Cups. Because whatever, even if someone is doing this, or even if this is word of mouth, right? It doesn't have to be necessarily tarot readings, even though for a lot of you, it feels like that's the case. Because this can even be someone who does tarot themselves, right? Especially if you're a man watching, okay? There's definitely a woman who is getting tarot. Especially if you're, I don't know why that's coming up, especially if you are a man. Yes, there's a woman who knows about tarot. I don't know if she put you onto it or what's going on, but yeah. Someone's like trying to see what's like next for someone. It feels like what's more positively coming towards someone, right? I feel like that's the focus, what good things are coming. Yeah, because these could even be readings online, right? Where someone's watching your sign, okay? To look for signs of like anyone new coming in, a new opportunity, okay? That's almost with this Hermit and the Ace. It's like someone's like in the dark watching what comes to you next, right? Because even this, now I see, yeah, someone definitely could have been paying a practitioner, getting a reading, like I said, readings by them as well. And if that is the case, they're spending a lot of money on this, okay? It could be by a Virgo. This person could be a Virgo. But yes, especially if you are a man or a masculine energy, or, you know, someone puts you onto tarot, they either do it, like try to pull cards on your life, or they go to somebody, excuse me, or again, this is gossip, okay? This is someone who knows the same friends as you, who still is connected to like your family member of yours. Someone's like trying to figure out what you have going on, okay? What's this Ace of Wands? With the Hierophant. especially if this is like gossip. You got Taurus energy out here, heavy Taurus with the King of Pentacles at the bottom. Yeah, someone thinks you like started some sort of new chapter with someone, or this again could be a job. You don't have your attention's not on them. They don't even care if it's a job. It feels new, like someone, yeah, feels like you don't like. They don't have your attention, or they don't have your attention the way they used to. Even like I said, even if this is like a job, like no matter what you're putting your focus into, someone's bothered by that, right? Like if you do content, for instance, like someone hates the fact that you do it because that's where majority of your time is, right? Oh, I gotta record this, or I gotta respond to this, or I gotta answer emails. It could be anything, but even if it is a job, it's like someone hates the fact that it's like not necessarily that you're passionate about that, but that kind of they're runner up to this passion. That's what I'm like. They're afraid of it's a new person, but yeah, they're afraid of it's like a job. Like they get triggered by that, but they're even more triggered if it's a person who has your attention right now. Yeah. Because this person was content with this Nine of Cups, the Three of Swords. This person was content when it feels like the roles were switched. When they were acting too busy, they were acting non-committal, they were acting single. Because that's what it feels like. Someone was acting single in the midst of not. Even if this is like a situationship, it's like someone didn't keep it funky. It just feels like someone is not trying to tell the truth, right? This is like dealing with somebody where y'all aren't together, right? But it's like y'all damn near are, especially if y'all are like sexually connected, right? And this gives the type of energy where you can literally flat out ask this person, like, are you talking to other people, or are we going to take things to the next level? This and the third. And it's like this person isn't really necessarily telling you the truth, right? They could even just be like, oh, I'm not ready to, talk to anybody right now or date anybody. And the next thing you know, you see them with someone, or what looks like they're courting somebody as well, or on a vacation with it. It's like someone just does not know how to keep it 100. Like they don't know how to keep it funky with you. And I feel like that's the main thing. Okay. And honestly, I feel like if that is the case and that kind of resonates for you, I feel like this person didn't tell you the truth to keep you there. Right. Because at the end of the day, that's almost like I seen this video where it was this man, it was a podcast, and you can't listen to all podcasts because some people don't deserve a mic. They just really don't. But this actually makes sense. But it was a guy, he was basically saying, forgot that fast. Yeah, I forgot. That's crazy. That's what I'm telling you. I go a mile a minute. That's why I be trying to catch everything. And wonder what. I even got the damn video of like what he said. I'm so mad about it because it would have, yeah. Fuck it though. Hopefully it'll come back to me. But yeah, this is someone definitely triggered by the fact that you have more important things going on than like being connected to them or wanting to be around. Yeah, I don't know. This seems like it's someone who's very infatuated by you. It feels more energetically though. Like this is someone who feels very comfortable around you, to say the least, right? Because this could be someone you're just like, I fucking hate that person. You know what I'm saying? And hey, you probably really do. But this, yeah, is someone who wants to be back in your energy. But I'm not gonna lie to you, for a lot of you, this is someone who you should hate. I don't feel like this is somebody who, because again, take it how it resonates, right? This could not have been a crazy situation for you, right? Everybody's story gonna be different. But this could not have been a crazy situation for you. It just didn't work out. You get what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I remember the video. Y'all want to know what I was talking about? Sorry about that, y'all. But basically, he was saying like, he was like, I'm talking to a young lady. Why would I tell her all I want is smacks, right? Why would I go in there and just do that, this, and the third? I want something out of her, which was that. And there was a young lady on there. She was like, see, that alone takes away her free will to really know if she genuinely wants to entertain you in a sexual way. You get what I'm saying? Because you're not saying, hey, this is all I want. And that, it gives her a chance to be like, okay, I will do that with you, or that's not necessarily all I want. So no, it was nice meeting you. I'm gonna go my way. You get what I'm saying? Instead, you're kind of playing with her. You're toying her. You get what I'm saying? You're making her believe, and this can go even for men or women. You get what I'm saying? But it was a man basically saying this, and a woman was kind of just letting him, But and I fully agree with that. And that's basically what I was saying with the example where this could be anybody kind of like not telling you the full truth or their full truth. You get what I'm saying? What they truly do want. And they didn't do it to hold you there. They didn't do it to keep you there. It was to keep you stuck. This person knew that. Okay? And I feel like the fact that it's no longer working, like you're no longer in this stuck state of mind, sense of being, it's like rattling someone because they're so used to you, at least through their point of view, being in this stuck mentality over them. You get what I'm saying? Not being able to release them in a sense. And I feel like for a lot of y'all have been released someone or in the process of doing that. And when I say it's eating them up alive, it's eating somebody up alive. This could even be a family member or a friend. I'm not gonna lie. This doesn't have to just be romantic. Obviously, I see that all the time because it's really not. It's however it resonates for you, if it does. You get what I'm saying? I always say if it don't, let's see you on the next one. Like I said, never. That don't make or break me. But yeah. Someone definitely could be like gossiping about you though, or they did in the past. Okay. What's this death? I built up an appetite, honey. All this yapping. For the death, you got the Temperance. You got the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, someone wants to work on a situation with you. You got Sagittarius energy out here against Scorpio. Okay. This could even be you just want to implement some sort of change or transformation into yourself as well, your own life. That could be as simple as what that is too. Okay. But it feels like someone is finding their power, their strength again. What's the Temperance? Like their spark, their glow. Literally with the world. I gotta kind of cover her chest, child. Yeah, it's almost like someone feels like they were your final boss. I don't know. If you didn't experience like blessings, yeah, I really feel like this does not feel bad at all. Okay? It really doesn't. Even with the talking about, unfavorable energies, it just doesn't feel bad. It feels like a lot of y'all are really seriously taking some sort of self-love work seriously. You get what I'm saying? Like you're not bending over backwards for people. And it's being felt. That's why I'm like, it's truly being felt. When I say people take you seriously, when I don't know, it's something with like people knowing when you're being serious. And I feel like that side of you is scary. I feel like you have like two sides that I don't feel like you pay attention to, if that makes sense. Like it feels like for a lot of you on one side, you could be very like playful, loving, fun to be around. But then it's like if someone piss you off or you feel some kind of way, it's like you become real strict or like start, like you mean what you say. And I feel like that duality is very scary because for some people they don't know what you're going to kind of like do or say. Like I feel like you genuinely scare some people. Okay. Not necessarily in a bad way, but in a way where it's like, I don't know, someone has a sharp mouth, a tongue. Like you hurt people's feelings. I don't think someone realizes that, but you do. You definitely, you hurt people's feelings. I don't know. Last thing is not warranted, right? But I need your mouth is a bit much, honey. Okay. I don't know why that's so significant. Someone's mouth is crazy. And I feel like it's only crazy because someone doesn't get like that. It's almost like someone gets a certain way if they're pushed far enough. And that's what's scary. And I feel like people know that. Like, okay, if collective has an attitude, they have a reason. Like, they're not just mad type of thing. That's why I feel like it kind of takes people by surprise because it's like you're normally so sweet or you're normally so nice. It's had a third. Once that switch kind of happens, it's like, oh, shit. I don't know what they did to collective, but they on a fucking rampage. Okay. I don't know. And that's what someone could be wanting to transform as well. Like, yeah, someone's really putting in work. especially if someone is aware of like some sort of flaw. Because again, some people could see that as a flaw, some people could not. You get what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, especially if you got a vicious mouth, you could hurt people that you're not even really trying to hurt. You get what I'm saying? Even if you're just trying to express yourself, explain something, sometimes you can hurt people without even really realizing you are. But I feel like someone, even if that's not the case, right? This could be some sort of addiction as well. Someone's really putting a lot of effort into changing themselves for themselves. Like, this change isn't for Tim, Michael, Lynn, okay? Who have the changes for thyself. You get what I'm saying? The changes for me. I want to change. I want to, bring more peace into my life. More stability. You know what I'm saying? More love into my life. All right. What's the Six of Pentacles? Whoa. Got the strength. You got Leo energy. What is the the Six of Pentacles? Whoa. You also got the Knight of Wands with the Chariot. You got Cancer energy out here. What's the Strength by yourself? Whoa. With the Strength by yourself, you got the Queen of Pentacles, you got the Empress coming out, and you got the Six of Cups coming out as well. You could heavily be a Taurus, a Libra as well. What's the Strength? For the Strength, you got the Seven of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, the Hangman with the Ten of Cups, you got the Lovers, and the Four of Swords. Someone feels like they watched you grow, like, up. You had somebody who was projecting that you were never going to change. I really do feel this way. This could be a mother or a father too. There is someone who desperately wanted you to kind of be beneath them. And that didn't come into fruition at all. I honestly feel like you rose above a situation, a person, so high that I feel like anything they try to do to bother you won't even reach you anymore. Like, it feels like someone's very bothered by you right now in this present moment. And it feels more so because, especially if someone discarded you or constantly made you feel this way, energetically, they have been discarded. Energetically, someone knows you do not put them on any type of pedestal. Even if you never did to begin with, it was the way you cared for someone. Like, someone... You like created some sort of monster. I feel like someone definitely feels as though they're more important than they actually are to you. Okay, it almost gives that energy to where, say you're not necessarily thinking of someone, right, or you're not necessarily wanting to reconnect with them. Someone so dense that they made in their mind you will forever want them. You'll forever be chasing them, even if you do move on. Someone is going to feel as though that's because you can't have them. And I don't know what someone's coming to some sort of realization about, but it feels like they are regarding you. You got Gemini energy out here, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Pisces. Again, Leo. What's the Six of Cups? You got the Knight of Swords coming out, and you have the Star. Someone wasn't expecting you to take a healing path. This was somebody who wanted you to fight with them constantly. Okay, this could be, again, family members, friends. This could be anybody. Whoever you felt as though had this energy like towards you or towards you in a situation, is because they did. What's this Knight of Swords? Yeah, with this could definitely be family. Someone, didn't expect you to take some sort of healing journey. Okay, they expected you to kind of fight, do this back and forth with them, mainly because if you did before, they were used to it, or again, this is just how someone like operates. They operate more with chaos, like they feel more aligned to that. Like they feel like that's just part of like life, okay? There's some level of like chaos, especially if you don't get along with someone, or not necessarily get along, but you disagree with them. It's like, okay, now we argue. Like, I don't know, someone only sees and thinks one way. If you have a disagreement or you disagree with what I said, I'm gonna argue you down until you change your opinion or you submit to what I said. Like someone, yeah, I don't. This is a hard person to please, yeah, but to be around, it feels like this is not someone who people could be around for like 2 days straight. If that, like, this person becomes very irritable, it feels like even if this is a man or a woman, they are very annoying because this is someone who really likes attention. They really, really do. Like they're corny, if that makes, like, this is somebody who's really corny. This is almost the type of energy to where, say, you ever know them couples? I mean, I experienced a few of them. It's kind of sad, but it's one of those instances where this is just the energy I'm trying to just read out to, just reading it out. But it's a type of energy where, say it's a husband, wife, whatever, two people dating, things seem wonderful on the outside. You get what I'm saying? They seem nice, the partners are nice to each other. They seem so in love, but behind closed doors, one is knocking somebody's head between the washer and dryer. Someone getting flung in around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, not laughing at that, but it's just, it's the principle. You get what I'm saying? It's someone is one way behind closed doors, and then when they get around people, they're a lot different, but it's almost like they can't, even when they're around people, they kind of have to go eventually because someone can't hold this nice guy, nice girl person. Like, so yeah, someone's like really fake, but like to themselves, even like they appear really fake, really fake. I don't even think they realize this, but someone appears really fake to people. What's this tower? You got the 3 of Cups. I believe that was. Let me see before I say that. Yeah, you got the 3 of Wands. Excuse me, not the 3 of Cups. You got the 3 of Wands. What's the 3 of Wands for the tower? You got the Justice, the Ace of Cups with the 7. Yeah, I don't. Someone's waiting for something to play out. I'm not sure what this is. This could be even like something regarding a court case. What's the 7 of Swords? But someone's waiting for something to like, oh God, with the King of Cups and the 8 of Cups. I'm gonna just throw this out there. Someone could be like married, all right? Or in some sort of actual commitment. Could be a situation where they got themselves entangled with someone who isn't the best. Like that could be a thing too, whether this is a friend of theirs. It feels more romantic. I'm not going to lie to you. But what I'm saying is, and don't take this if it don't fit, because I don't fucking fit for a majority, right? But for a select few, I feel like it will. Even if this person isn't married, right? I feel like someone's going through something they desperately want to walk away from. But can't for whatever reason. Like I said, this could be someone could take this person to court. They could like start spilling the beans. That's what it feels like. It almost feels like someone could be even getting blackmailed. Not to be melodramatic, but kind of, right? And take this with a grain of salt. Only take this if you know, okay, if I put 2 and 2 together and get 4, that might actually be the case. You get what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, listen to this next part. May not necessarily be the case, but I have to say it because it's here, right? Even if someone did like discard you, or someone was deeply rooted, still connected to an ex. Even if the two of them weren't always together, they could share a house, they could share kids, they could even share something simple as an animal. These two are connected to one another through genuine, it feels like, love, but it's because it's a trauma bond. I don't know if these two been together for so long, whatever the case. There's love there, but it's not a healthy one, is what it feels like. It's love, but it feels more chaotic, toxic, break up the makeup because they think the smacks is good. Like that, it gives that. You're gonna very low vibrational, right? Because if you got to argue and break up to make up to have good sex, that's insane. That's insane. That's crazy. I mean, whatever. But that, I feel like that's often, very often here, you know? Because it's fire. It's fire. But it feels like this is a reoccurring thing for this energy, okay? Especially with the Tower, the Three of Wands, the Justice, the Ace of Cups with the Seven of Swords. There could be someone who is connected to someone who you used to be with in some way, shape, or form, okay? This could be someone who's waiting for you to walk away from a situation in order to come towards you, okay? This could be a water sign, a Libra even. You could be a water sign and or a Libra, even an Aquarius, all right? That could be the case, that cannot be the case. But again, it could also be someone is waiting to be released from their own situation to come towards you, okay? I don't feel like that coming towards you would be immediate. I definitely do it would feel like it'll take some time, especially if that is the case. Like, it feels like someone was to, especially with this energy right here, someone definitely could still be connected to someone from their past. Like I said, I don't feel like it's the best relationship. Even if, you know, they're posting, they seem like they're whatever. Someone is with someone they don't feel good with. I feel like it's a comfortability thing. This person probably does a lot for this person. They do a lot for each other. Whatever. They are the same. Whereas though you and someone are very different. Okay? In a very good way, it feels like. But yeah, I digress though. Okay? What's this Seven of Swords? Whoa. You got the King of Pentacles, excuse me. Forget it. You got the King of, that's kind of far. You got the King of Pentacles. And what's the Seven of Swords and the King of Pentacles? What is even back there? I think that's my Dior sneakers. But I'm like, what is that box? It's my Dior shoes. Yeah, what's the King of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords? You got the Nine of Wands, and you got the Nine of Swords. 99 can be of importance, 9, okay? Yeah. Someone can even be with someone because of the financial part. Okay? And it feels like if that, yeah. Someone who like really wants, I wouldn't say really want to be with you, right? Would just kind of misses you in a way, yearns for you. It definitely feels like they're with someone for some sort of financial gain. They could be around someone for financial gain as well. But I feel as though the person that wants to come to you is with someone because they have like money. But it's not even that they have money. They're willing. It's almost like being tricked on. Like, so that's what this feels like. It feels like someone's getting tricked on. Like, they don't even really, it's not a love thing. Like, it's more so a love for what I can get from you. Yeah. Yeah. But it feels like if that is the case, someone's in too deep, if that makes sense. Like someone, yeah, I don't, what's the King of Cups? Whoa. Yeah, you got the Five of Wands. Because it's almost like someone's fighting their emotions for you. They're fighting it. What's this Eight of Swords? You got the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I don't know. Someone's like really afraid of being like left behind by you. With the King of Wands, this could be a fire sign, but it's definitely my karmic card, okay? And you could have already left this person out in the court. This person could definitely be a fire sign, a Taurus. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or a Taurus. You have somebody who, you're in their head. With the Four of Cups, this could definitely be for a lot of y'all someone y'all don't want, okay? Definitely, just want to throw that out there. You have someone who is now feeling rejected by you. Even if you don't even talk to this person, you have someone who thought like you would have came back. You would have tried to reconcile, you would have came back by now. And now that you didn't, it's almost like they're feeling some sort of discard by you. Yeah, this is someone who hates how busy you are. You can have your own business as well. Life could just be doing fairly good for you. Okay, like I said before, and this is someone who's very triggered by it. They're used to being your entire world, or so thinking that they were. What's the Hermit? I don't want this to be too long. You got the sun coming out for the Hermit. Yeah, I feel like someone's going to be enlightened about something, or something's going to be shown to them through some sort of dream. This could be through a reading as well. Yeah, with the Two of Wands. What's the sun and the Two of Wands? You got the Three of Cups. There's the reconciliation energy I was feeling. But what's the Two of Wands? With this Hermit card, I feel like for a lot of y'all are getting back to self. With the Seven of, yeah. Your energy is really being protected right now. I feel like it's also because of the path you chose. A lot of y'all chose a very healing path, and I feel like that's your path. Whether it's Reiki, it's some sort of level of speaking, some sort of counselor, teacher even. You teach people, you make them feel good, you make them feel warm. Okay, it's something to learn from you, basically. Someone chose a very, very, very good path for themselves because it's theirs. Now, some people try to like force a path. Like, how can I say this? It's almost like doing something. It's almost like, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, tarot, right? For me, at least. Again, I've tried like in high school and I think my middle 20s to do YouTube. It got somewhere, I got, well, it was moving, I'll say that, but I wasn't passionate about it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't passionate about doing challenges or vlogs necessarily. That wasn't, it was fun, but it wasn't something I was taking seriously. You get what I'm saying? Things happened from then until Tarot found me, and then things kind of just evolved and changed in my whole entire life. And a lot of times you have to give God that things in it. Not half the time, all the time, but especially when you find a path for you that's yours, you feel, because I'm gonna be honest, when I do tarot, it feels like I've done it for way longer than I actually have. It's a feeling. Like I've been doing this shit my whole life, but I know I haven't. You get what I'm saying? It's a feeling, and I feel like a lot of you are going to have that same feeling with some sort of passion. Does not have to be tarot. You get what I'm saying? It could be drawing, it could be dancing, it could be being a veterinarian, it could be being a humanitarian. It could be anything. A damn guide in the aquarium. You telling kids, okay, this fish is this is a shark, this is the. It's your path. You get what I'm saying? It's not something you have to force. You're not going to not want to show up for whatever this path is. It's yours. It was cultivated for you. And I feel like for a lot of y'all are witnessing this. You will see this. And I feel like those who they can't interrupt this. Sometimes it's easier for people to kind of get in your head or kind of disrupt what you have going on, because a lot of times it's not your path, or it's not where you're supposed to be, etc., etc. Whatever path you end up going on, it is going to be protected because it's yours. Hopefully that's making sense. But that's what this Hermit is. For a lot of y'all are some sort of guide for people, just in general. Okay? And this could even be as simple as being a guide to your family and friends. But for a lot of y'all, it feels more worldwide, I wanted to say. What's this Ace of Pentacles? They got the King of Swords. What's the Ace of Pentacles with the King of Swords? I just got dizzy as hell. I need to eat. Yeah, that was crazy. With the Ace of Pentacles, you got the King of Swords and the Devil. You got Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Devil. Yeah. The Seven of Cups. You have a lot of people wondering how you will find this path, or how did it come to you? You get what I'm saying? Like I said before, I'll give the example again, tarot. I'm pretty sure there's people in my life who, and they voiced it to me, like, I've never seen you do it. I never would have thought you would have just me being into it, basically. You get what I'm saying? Because if you knew me growing up, you would not have thought. I didn't even see this coming. Like I said, if you would have told me, I would say 10th grade when I was looking for colleges, like, oh, child, you gonna be doing tarot in a few years, I would be like, bitch, you're crazy. Like, I didn't even know what it was, babe. I really did. This is what it feels like. Like I said, with the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Devil, like I was saying, where it's like you found or you will find a path it's fit for your own, right? This gives, I said it before, but keeping up with the Joneses, you're not doing something because it looks cool, right? Or because you're going to get a lot of money, or people are going to really, be down with it. For another example, nursing. And I only say that because this is an interest of mine, basically. And I worked in the field, basically. I was a CNA. I worked very close. Well, I am still. But I work very close with nurses. You get what I'm saying? On a day-to-day. And you will meet a lot of nurses who love the craft, love the job, love what it means. You get what I'm saying? They love it. But then you come into contact with certain nurses. This goes with CNAs. It goes for really any job. But this is just something I've actually seen in person where, again, you have some people who really care about the job of being a nurse and take it seriously. It's not about what comes with it. It's nice, but it's not about that. Whereas, again, you have some people who go into the field caring only about the money. You get what I'm saying? Caring only about the aesthetic of becoming a nurse. I see it all the time on TikTok. The videos be fire, but it's the truth. You get what I'm saying? Some people are literally in it because it's a cute aesthetic. They call themselves a nurse. You get what I'm saying? They feel like people take them more. That's just how I feel. Some people feel like it takes them more. They will be taken more seriously. Like I said, it's the same thing with CNAs, but that's what I feel like. Like, you're not going to do something, be around something, especially job, people, whatever, knowing almost like you don't belong. Whereas some people will settle for that. You get what I'm saying? Some people will literally only do a job because it gives them some sort of sense of stability, right? Which everybody in this day and age needs. So, like, there's no tea, no shade. But you have a lot of people who are directionless, basically. And it doesn't feel like you are. And I feel like there's a lot of people who don't understand this direction that you're going in because it's not theirs. And I feel like someone's very full. Like I said, I don't know if someone's getting a reading. That's what it feels like, though. Or someone, again, is watching. So say you're a Taurus. Say you're any sign watching this. It's like someone's going to your sign and watching to see what comes next for you. That's what it feels like. If they're not actually getting a reading on you. It's like they're going to general reads. They're going to pick a cards. They're going to, it's something with your zodiac sign, though. And watching them videos in hopes to figure out what's going to happen next for you. Let's see. What's this devil? Let me see. This could even be like some sort of couple, a karmic couple. Like I said before, especially if you know someone's with someone, and they're wanting to walk away, literally with the 4-1. Someone's in a very, very, because this could even be a third party doing this. I wouldn't even say it's a third party because I don't feel like you're with this person. But I feel like if someone's with someone and they like left you, pretend, it's the person they're with. Especially if they like know you or know of you or know enough. It's this person. And or they're getting readings on the person that wants to come towards you. It's very mixy. But the relationship in whole is very toxic. Kind of like I was saying earlier with the whole, the 3 of Wands, the Justice, the 7 of Swords, King of Cups type of thing, the 8 of Cups. Someone's possibly in a relationship that's very, very toxic. Very, very demanding as well from both parties. They're mean to each other. Like, you wouldn't think they're in a relationship. It's like a situationship that lasted for years, basically. But it's love there. That's why I'm like, no, these two, they care about each other, but in a way that's super, like, it's so unhealthy. It's so unhealthy. Like, it's the type where it's like, I don't feel like this masculine would do this, though. It's the feminine. The feminine will lose their shit for real, if this person really move on. Like, that's why I'm like, only take that part of it resonates, though, right? Because for a lot of y'all could have been married, even though someone could have definitely had a third party. Either way, if someone has a third party and you're kind of aware of it, don't speculate, right? Because it cannot be the case. But it's either someone's getting tarot readings on you, doing it themselves, or again, looking online and listening for your zodiac sign to see if this person's going to like someone's trying to see if someone's going to talk to them, or if they are, or if they're in cahoots with each other. Someone's trying to see. And the relationship is not happy at all. This could be a air sign and fire sign connection. The person you were with could have been a fire or an air sign, and now they're connected with a fire or an air sign. Doesn't have to be, but yeah, for a lot of y'all, it probably is. Okay? Y'all, that was the reading. I definitely do hope that the messages resonate for you guys, and overall hope that the messages were useful for y'all. Yeah, until next time, guys. Bye.